Hey everyone, today I'll be doing a solo Grandmaster on Hunter without Anarchy or Mountaintop. So let's get started. So what I'll be using is bottom tree Nightstalker. We'll be using the bottom tree for infinite invisibility. So yay! For now. Next we'll be using Witherhoard. I do recommend you have the catalyst for it so you can have an auto reloading. And we'll be using the Holler Words for the fusion rifle. And we'll talk about why I will be using this weapon instead of a submachine gun or other weapons. Then next we'll be using the 7 Seraph Saw. Next for my helmet we'll be using double grenade finder with global reach. Next, we'll be using protective light with large weapon loader since we're using grenade and machine guns. With mobility, we'll be using overload grenades. You don't need to use counter charge. I forgot to take that off. And then for the legs, we use powerful friends to get increased mobility and then machine gun scavenger with discipline mod. Then for the mark, the cape, we have the sustain charge and oppressive grenades. Make sure you have 100 mobility minimum max, and also make sure your grenade is a bit high, not too high. I mean, it could be 60. I would say 60 or 70 if possible. If not, it's okay. Mainly you want your mobility to be max for Hunter. So let's get started. So, how's everyone doing? Alright, so today I'll be going on my Hunter for the hell of it, just for fun. So I'll be going our Sparrow, and we're gonna do a little different like on our last video. So in this video you can do infinite invisibility. And then we'll be going to the Infinite Forest, where like I said, it's your best friend or your worst enemy. Here, I'm trying to remember which footage is it. Because there are some attempts where I keep dying in Infinite Forest, and on the boss fight was my second attempt. So, Infinite Forest is the one will give it a struggle the most, the boss not so much. Would recommend to just try your best with the Infinite Forest. Here I was behind a little wall and then I prep and then just start spamming your smoke and your dodge. I would like to say to watch your dodge and your smoke grenade. We'll recommend to take a breather, you know, hide in the corner and let your double dodge to recover, because there will be times where you accidentally press dodge or for some reason your smoke didn't come back from dodging enemies and you die if you don't have your smoke, basically. So over here I was being a little reckless. I just wanted to get it done, so I was trying to rush through the Infinite Forest because I hate the Infinite Forest. And yes, finally I'm able to skip this. This is my first time skipping the Infinite Forest. I don't think I ever skipped on Legend on Hunter. I'm trying to remember. No, I didn't. I didn't. So I remember I was trying to get 100k, and you can't skip the Infinite Forest and Legend. Master, yeah, you can. But unfortunately, I was not Hunter. I was on Warlock, and probably will go on my Titan soon. Maybe debating. I don't know. So much stuff to do. So over here I got lucky. I was pretty happy with this Infinite Forest route. So I was pretty happy. So over here, if you don't have your dodge, you can either hide behind a wall, but because a Cyclops was looking at me, sometimes it doesn't look at you. You can just try your best to get your smoke back from these little Vex. And I did mention these little dudes are aggressive from my last video, so I will recommend to throw your grenade, shoot a Witherhoard, and back away near the left wall. I recommend. Now you can see here they did not teleport in front of me. In my last video they did. So if they do teleport in front of you, back away quickly because they will kill you 2 hits. And they are also aggressive and master as well. So I recommend to have your dodge smoke and then double jump or jump through the portal. Then over here you get to use your fusion rifle. Well, it will take 1 hit for the box. Now I know what you guys are gonna say, you can use other weapons. I tried a bow, it takes 2 hits. I try a sniper, it only takes 2 hits. Legendary snipers are so bad, they need to buff it. They're too nerfed, to be honest. Over here I was just hiding behind a rock to regain my dodge. It gives me mobility. And to get my double dodge back. So there are 2 ways to go to this route. You can go from the far left where you saw those little platforms, but I wanted to go the easy way. So I was behind a tree, and then you can dodge near the champions. Then you can shoot the box. So I will say to be careful with the Hydra. It can shoot you inside the bubble. So once you hit, you can do dodge and then go over here. You don't really have to do invisibility here. If you're fast enough, you can just go over here, pop the box, and then invisibility. We'll recommend to not shoot a Witherhoard or throw a grenade because the Minotaur Vex can follow you and shoot you. For this footage, it didn't shoot me, but sometimes it does. But on console, definitely won't recommend when it's done. The Minotaur or the Vex would recommend to not throw a grenade or shoot a Witherhoard. Just go behind this rock. I recommend. I mean, if you want to go for it, then go ahead. I wish you good luck. But there are times where I do hit the Minotaur with my grenade and my Witherhoard, but it doesn't work. So over here, there are times where the Vex can follow you. Would recommend to be careful. If they do follow you, you can go to this little platform to recover and to hide. This is like a second hideout just in case of ads, or the Vex pole is in your safe spot. You can just go on the back of that little edge. It's just like a little extra safe or plan B, you know, plan B if something goes wrong. So over here I was trying to use my tether, but it didn't work out. There was an invisible wall. There's so many invisible walls in this Nightfall, so I was just taking my time here. Honestly, I was just jump and do your best with your Witherhoard. So yeah, I was taking a lot of time here, but yeah, you can take as much time as you want. Doesn't really... I mean, time in Grandmaster is... Well, I mean, for this run, there's no platinum. It's just beating to the boss, pretty much. So here, I was just trying to get some grenades back. And then you can go behind that little wall and then use your invis, and then you can run away. So, as I mentioned, there's a lot of barrier champions. You can ignore them. So, I was just trying to think where to go. Okay, so you can use your smoke and you can pass all these champions. And harpies. You can put a smoke there, go on top of the stairs, and then you can make your way to the next area. And of course, I would recommend to throw your grenade, which is why we have overload perk. And then once it's stung, pop the box, invis, dodge, and then proceed to the next area or the next section. So I was hiding in the corner and I wanted to have my double dodge to be full. And with Charge of Light we have Protective Light, so I was a little happy of that. So you can dodge here. You can go on top of this little platform and then you can shoot the box. So once you shoot the box, definitely smoke, dodge, and make your way. Do not jump. I recommend do not jump. So now it's just going back, and there won't be ads here, they'll disappear. So now you can take your time shooting your Witherhoard. And like I said, you know, just do your best with the Witherhoard. So now you're asking, why am I doing this run? Well, for this Nightfall doesn't require Anarchy. I don't have Anarchy. So I thought, hey, might as well make this run. And that's the only reason why I'm making this video. And to help fellow players who don't have Anarchy and they want to get this run done for their title. So yes, so now once you kill the Minotaur, you can smoke, dodge, well not dodge now, but dodge near the enemies. So you see these 3 overload just waving at you. It's just pissed off because you're, you know, taking advantage of invisibility. But for this video, of course, we will take advantage of it. So you can shoot the box here. Takes 1 shot for this fusion, and you can get this fusion from the dark engrams or umbral engrams. I'm gonna call them dark engrams to be honest. So here I would like to be careful. Always go behind the portal and jump there because they can shoot you from far away, especially on console. It's yeah, be careful. There are 2 ways to go. You can go on top of the tower platform, or you can go, you know, around up there. So here I like to do a dodge, smoke, and then just go on top of here. Anyway, you don't have to go over here. I just want to let you know you can just go around through the portal. For me, I just felt more comfortable to going that way. That's just me. You don't have to copy me for that route. So now we can do our dodge, and we're gonna do another one and dodge. So over here, definitely quickly shoot the box, dodge, and then smoke, and then you can go this way. So I would say that's the reason why I have protective light. So those stuff that can happen, as you saw, the Minotaur still can shoot you even if you're invisible. So definitely be careful and always have protective light. Also, I will say that if you want to, you can have 2 protective light if you want to. Here I was trying to shoot the goblins from the pillars, not the champions, because the goblins can actually shoot you from here, the ones who are on top of the platform. But since I kill all of them, I can take down the Minotaur. Now over here I was having a little trouble. I was a little rusty with throwing my grenade, you know, with Hunter. I got so used, I accidentally was holding my grenade. Like, you know, when you're a warlock, you hold your grenade top tree if you're using the Contraverse hold. And I was like, oh yeah, I forgot I'm a hunter. It happens to everyone, I'm pretty sure. So over here I was just waiting for my grenade, so I was having a little struggle here. I was, you know, just here and there. So we're gonna do a little time skip until we can throw the grenades. So you will see that I was doing pretty bad and there was an invisible wall blocking my way on the grenades. It can be irritating. So you can see here I was trying to throw it and invisible wall said, nah Blitz, not today. Not today. So we're gonna time skip and I'll show you where you can throw your grenades. Here's an example of what can happen to you. Sometimes the Minotaur does move around. It doesn't just stay in one place. It is near the stairs. Sometimes it can go down the stairs or on top of the stairs. So we'll recommend to just be patient. And depending on your playstyle of how you throw your grenades, you'll feel most comfortable. You can throw it and take it down easily. So I didn't have any Witherhoard, so if I did have Witherhoard, then I would use Witherhoard to kill it. So yes. Alright Blitz, come on. This is your 10th attempt throwing the grenade. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Yay! I did it. I threw it. Alright, so once the Minotaur is killed, and you know, that's the hardest part, is getting rid of that annoying Minotaur. But I would say Definite Force is the most annoying of everything. So you can shoot this box and go behind a portal to take some cover. And definitely crouch, turn invisible, and then you can go from here. Ads will spawn here, and you can turn invisible, you can dodge, have a smoke, and make your way through the boss fight. We'll recommend to double jump. There's a little bug in this portal, so double jump so you won't get killed one hit. So once we're at the boss fight, we're gonna go to the cheese spot. So now trying to read precision on the cheese spot. We'll recommend not to hug too much of the Minotaur because sometimes it doesn't move. The ads can shoot you. So now we shoot the box. I'm trying to make sure if the boss can't shoot me. If it does shoot me, it will kill you one hit. Unfortunately, I'm trying to figure out what to do if it does shoot you. I think it kills you one hit. This is my second attempt at the boss fight, so I haven't tested out too much for Grandmaster. So because I have no Witherhoard, I was just shooting my fusion, and I didn't want to use too much of my machine gun since the machine gun is the one where I'm going to make Warminds and deal with the Minotaurs. So yes, if this happens to you, it's okay. Bungie will give you ammo. But for some reason in this footage, Bungie didn't want to give me any ammo, so I was a bit shocked, like, well, what's going on? Why is it not giving me ammo? So over here I was gonna try to throw my grenade, but it didn't work. But for some reason, if you shoot your Witherhoard, it works. But if you throw your grenade, it doesn't work. Over here, I would say just take your time. You don't want to rush too much because since these ads are not shooting you, you can just keep shooting the boss until ad spawns and until the boss moves. You can deal DPS on it. So as you can see, yes, I said that. I have 0 Witherhoard, 0 fusion, and I'm just trying to, you know, trying to ask Bungie to give me some ammo. Didn't work out. Bungie did not want to give me ammo in this footage, not too much. So I would say just use your heavy, but don't spam it too much. Finally, the boss was moving. You can say hello to it. Hello. What's up? So you can throw your grenade and use your Witherhoard or your fusion. Unfortunately, I have 0. So yeah. Okay, so now let's talk about this boss. For some reason, when throwing grenades, void, this boss doesn't seem to take any damage when throwing void grenades on Warlock or especially Hunter. It doesn't really work. For some reason, the weakness for this boss is arc, especially if you're a Titan. If you're throwing pulse arc grenades, especially the double grenades, it will take massive damage, more damage than Oppressive Darkness. For this boss. See, I have Oppressive Darkness, it doesn't work. For Hunter, the grenades are awful for this boss fight. Very bad. So I was waiting for my grenade to charge again. And I was trying to figure out, like, maybe it works in the ground with Oppressive Darkness, because I haven't tried it, to be honest. So I was trying it, and guess what? No, seriously, guess what? didn't work. Impressive grenades on this boss is useless. So then I decided to just use my machine gun. I was trying not to use too much because I really need this for the Warmind cells to pop. So like I said, you can take your time. No big deal. But since we have Vorpal weapon, it's like a 10% buff. So yeah, I'm just trying to be careful and also try not to move. You will see me move and fix what I had to do, which I will talk about it soon once we see that. So like I said, you can just take your time and just, I guess, throw your grenade, but it doesn't work for some reason. So finally the boss is moving, yay! Then we'll have 2 Minotaurs spawning. And now this is the perfect time to make Warmind cells. So to make Warmind cells, it's about 5 kills on red ads. If it's a stronger ad, like a gold bar or this Minotaur, it would just take 1. One boss or 1 mini boss to have a Warmind cell. So over here I was like, oh my god, finally Bungie gave me ammo. So I don't know, it's just so weird. So now it's just counting. I wanted to kill 5, so the last one I wanted to kill it near the corner so I could try to pop the box. Unfortunately it didn't work, and you can see the Warmind cell there. And it killed ads, but it didn't pop the box. So now we're gonna try again with the machine gun. So the reason why I wanted to use the machine gun is because the range. And as you can see, I messed up my cheese spot. So I had to re-precision again. So once you re-precision, if you do mess up, I would say don't panic. I did not panic. Okay, maybe I was trying to do it smoke, but it didn't work since we're too close to the cheese spot Minotaur. So now it's just counting again, and I wanted to pop a Warmind cell. So you could just take your time and shoot. And then a Warmind cell should pop any minute after 5 kills. So I saw Warmind cell. I saw something orangey, and then 2 Minotaurs will follow you, and I would say to do your best to stand still. Have both Minotaurs to stand still. So over here, finally 2 Minotaurs stand still. So what you can do is just shoot 1 Minotaur and leave 1 out. So over here I was just thinking like, okay, I can shoot the foot, but then I was like, oh wait, I can shoot the body, the middle for a critique shot. So then that's what I did. So like I said, you can take your time and there's really no rush in Grandmaster. Grandmaster, no rush. Master, no rush. Legend for 100k, yes. You have to go aggressive player or you don't get 100k. So now we're just dealing with this Minotaur. And now, before dealing with the boss, I would wait for the Warmind cell to disappear. Because if you pop this Warmind cell, it will kill, well, I wouldn't recommend it. So yeah, I don't recommend. Just let it explode and then you can deal with the boss. So now over here we're gonna deal with the boss. And unfortunately I was low on Witherhoard again. So I was trying to spam all my ammo. And I didn't want to move because this Minotaur was a bit too close, and if I move it's gonna stop and kill me one hit. So this boss does kill you one hit, even with Protective Light, by the way. For some reason, or maybe you need double Protective Light. So now you can use your heavy. So you can spam your heavy now since you don't really need it for Warmind Cells. You just shoot the wing, take your time with this. Basically, you can just stand here on the G spot and just kill it. So yay, second attempt at the boss fight. Yay! I mean, yeah, I could have done better, to be honest, but... I mean, for me, I just don't see... I don't see the point of me trying to do a clean run on Grandmaster. Since I always have to use, you know, skip champions, and it just doesn't seem fun, to be honest. And I will say Master and Grandmaster is the same champions. Champions is 22 Grandmaster, Master is 22. And yes, I did try to throw my grenade at the Cyclops boss, but it didn't work out. So Grandmaster can be Grandmaster if you down your level to 25. Under. If you're under 25 to 1080, then it's basically Grandmaster, and that's Grandmaster for the official. Another reason why I was using the machine gun is the submachine gun, the range is horrible, to be honest, so it's really hard on console to shoot the Warminds with the submachine gun. Maybe it's just me, I don't know, but that's why I recommend to use the machine gun, since the range is really good and you can shoot down the Warmind cells much easier. Or you could use a submachine gun and you can use a different weapon to shoot down the Warmind cells, but you know, everyone has their own playstyle. So now finally I was just using my fusion just to kill it, and finally we killed it. For me, I just wanted to wait for this Minotaur to die, because it will kill me one hit. So there you go. Grandmaster solo. And yeah, I got a tramp for that. Yeah, you can see that I barely play Grandmaster for this season, but because the title is the same as last season, I just don't see a point of doing Grandmaster, since most of them, like I said, requires Anarchy, such and such. So anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!